He was funny, he was witty during his days in the political scene. Anytime he took it to the political podium, he would leave anyone in stitches. But ever since he left the political scene, we have been wondering where did he go to. So today, here in Kapchai constituency, Ndangili village in Bungoma County, we are looking for one Wakoli Bifwoli. Here is his story. Follow me. His name is Sylvester Bifwoli Wakoli, former member of parliament for Bumula constituency in Bungoma County. Born in 1952, the former assistant minister in the Ministry of Lands is now firmly engrossed in his personal business after failing to recapture his seat in the 2013 general election.
After losing election, I just came back home, and this is where I came from. I decided to come and do my own work. That is my own business. I retreated into farming, and I also do some small business, like I run a hotel, a restaurant.
He loves his trees and currently boasts of over 40 acres of mature trees. To him, the trees are his lifeline.
And you can see even my compound is full of trees. I'm now turning into natural trees. I want to plant the indigenous. I want to move away from the exotic to indigenous.
The former MP is also an active poultry farmer, which he says has created job opportunities to the youth in the area.
My son, being an engineer, he came across the incubators. And they said it's good to get the indigenous eggs so that we can produce the chicken. So the Enkoho Cook Farm was set up, and it is even acting as a school for locals to come around to learn how to rear chicken and how to manage the incubators. Right now there are about 5.
The former lawmaker also runs hotel business, which is famous for chicken delicacy in Bungoma town. Wakoli is a regular feature at the landmark Kandui Highway Hotel along the Bungoma-Malaba Highway.
So far, I think he's the best in Western region, because at one time I was in Kampala, and a friend of mine came, and I had a friend who said, one of the MPs came and told me that when I come to Kenya, I would like to take you to Kandui Highway for chicken. Then I just laughed and said, I wish he knew it was mine.
After doing stock taking at the hotel in the morning, the staunch Catholic ritually attends Mass every Sunday.
It is last year that we were set up to be given workers of parish. We decided to build a semi-permanent place where we go. We have started building. Now, if you go there, you will find there are blocks, we have sand, and we are going to build. What is important is to worship God. Where to is not important.
But what caught my attention is the condition of the church he attends. It is a mud-walled structure with no doors or windows. He's never given any special treatment of a front row seat in church, but instead sits with other congregants.
Whether you are a president or you are who, in the eye of God, you are just a human being and you are just a worshipper. You know, maybe they didn't get enough catechism. But for me, my catechism tells me that you are supposed to sit among the people. Sometimes the Bible says, when you go to a function, sit somewhere in the smallest place. And if they find that where you are seated is not worth, is when you can be moved to the right place. And the fact that I am an MP does not mean that it has made me better than anybody else. I'm only a servant of the people.
Mungu hawezi kujengwa na mtu mmoja, inajengwa na kila mtu ili kila mtu awe na nafasi ya kuja kuabudu. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka nichukue nafasi hii kuwahimiza marafiki zangu, Mheshimiwa Rais Uhuru Kenyatta, Mheshimiwa Rais, Naibu wa Rais William Ruto, Mheshimiwa rafiki yangu, shemeji yangu Raila Amolo Odinga na wengine, kingine wakuje tuombe na hawa watuchangie.
They see me as one of them. I was a teacher here. Many of them see me as their teacher. Those whom I taught know me as a very tough teacher, but those whom I have never taught, they see me like an ordinary citizen.
Wakoli is a dictator.
Images of the lean and heavily bespectacled Bifwoli Wakoli yelling in parliament over 10 years ago remain etched in the minds of many Kenyans who repeatedly witnessed the incidents on their television screens. But what prompted him to resort to the not so honorable way of expression?
Awar is not my enemy. He's an elder, the person I highly respect. But I was the whip of Fort Kenya. What happened is that Fort Kenya had nominated Kevas Ahabi Bluma as a member of parliament for East African Assembly. And then when I took the name of Ahabi on behalf of Fort Kenya, Awar refused.
The former MP, who traces his roots in the teaching profession, currently serves the public as a board member of the Bungoma County Delivery Unit.
It's a unit that goes around to find out the projects that the county government has undertaken. And we find out whether the project that the county government has initiated, does the public get value out of the money that is spent.
To Honorable Wakoli Bifwoli, one doesn't have to be elected to be a leader. Victor Lo, K24 TV in Bungoma County.